So over to you, Gavin. I'm going to stop sharing on my side and over to you.
Okay. I'm going to share very quickly. We're chatting very quickly tonight about the G1 laundry compound that's available from NeoLife or Golden Products. Basically, the G1 laundry compound replaces your other laundry options. And once again, we're looking at a situation where it's a concentrated and biodegradable product. So those of you that care about the environment, this guy makes a big difference. Couple of points on it here, and this is all I'm going to do tonight because there's it's a washing powder, so not a hell of a lot to talk about. First of all, it actually is very, very, very effective at removing protein and fat out of clothes, which often are quite stubborn in most cases. On the economic side, it's got inside it, there's a mini scoop. The mini scoop is about 1/5 to 1/10 of the size of the scoops you find in normal washing powders. And you only need, in a 5 kilo wash, you need 2 scoops. So you're looking at using a lot less than you use of other washing powders. And in fact, other washing powders bulk themselves up by throwing in non-detergent stuff into their washing powder to get their weight up to the 2 kilograms or 1 kilogram, whatever you're buying. It also works very well with hard water. Now, in this country, we don't really have many places with hard water, but those that do have it, washing powder is a real problem. Low foaming, so it works with washing machines, automatic washing machines. It's also very good with hand washing, and it doesn't mess your colors around. So it doesn't sort of let colors run, especially if you're washing cold water, the colors don't run at all. But one of the most important things is it helps prevent corrosion of your machine. Now, we found when we started using G1 many years ago that the first wash, our wash came out dirty. But that wasn't it wasn't because the washing powder wasn't working, it's because the washing powder cleaned our washing machine. So if you do use G1, please run it at least once, maybe twice, without a load in it. Because your washing machine in all its bits and pieces has got all sorts of leftover detergent rubbish in it. And it builds up, and the first time you wash with G1, it cleans your machine. So you get an interesting result on your washing. So just be aware of that when you use it. And then, more important than anything else, it's biodegradable. In other words, once you've finished using it, the fact that you're chucking it down the drain, it breaks up into its components after you've finished using it, and it doesn't pollute the environment. So those are the major things about G1. I think the other thing that we've found is if you use it in combination with LDC, Super 10, depending on the nature of the stain you've got, and just spray your clothes in the badly stained area first before you wash it, you get a superb result. I think that's all I want to say, Jasper.
Thanks, Gavin. Yeah, so you can switch screens, but while Gavin is doing that, my own, as you guys might know, we run a guest house. And for our personal consumption, we use LDC a lot because I bath with it and I shave with it. But in terms of the guest house, we use many 2 kg packs a month of washing powder because of its economy. Now, Gavin hasn't gone into the economy today, but to give you an idea, Gavin, correct me, I think it's call it 280, 283 for a 2 kg pack of washing powder, and it on the surface might sound very expensive, but if you compare what you currently buy at the shops with Omo and all the other brand names, which is around 40 Rand plus for a 2 kg pack. And I've just done an exercise this week with a new member who said she gets about 5 washes out of a 2 kg pack, which then came to, but call it 8, came to between 5 and 10 Rand per wash. Now, our 2 kg pack gives you minimum 100 to 130 washes because of it's the active concentrate, not a whole lot of mass fillers. And if you now divide 100 into 283, it works out around 2 Rand 80. If you work at 130, it's less than 2 Rand 50. So you literally save more than 50% of what you would normally have to buy in the supermarkets in terms of washing powder. Now, again, this fits in with our selection here, and I just want to go to the screen and share it with you. As you can see, it feeds both the principle of wellness. So like Gavin had said, we don't pollute the environment, but then it also makes economic sense because this frees up wealth seeds that you can now start putting towards building your legacy fund.